So I am outside of my library. I'm getting ready to go in and pick up the book that Jen and I agreed on for our reading vlog. Just decided to pick a book that was on both of our TBRs. So let's go pick it up and see what it is.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna beat myself.
We have our book chosen. Unfortunately, when I've gone to try to get the book, it's not available right now because the paperback's coming up next month. I have it on order, but I then decided of something fun to do. Fun for book nerds, which is basically, I guess, everyone watching this. So what I was gonna do is sign up for a library card in Ohio because I have not yet done that here. I used to go to the library all the time when I was younger, but as I got older, I was buying books and keeping them and collecting them and going to bookstores. So I haven't really gone to a library to actually check out a book years, maybe high school. I'm not really sure. So I thought that might be fun to come along. There's actually a really cool looking library here in Centerville, so I thought it would be a fun little adventure. Let's go check out this library. I checked online. They have the book that we're going to be reading, so I'm going to take you along as I get a library card and reveal the book we're going to be reading. Right, here we are at the library. They have this cool installation up ahead.
No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at this beautiful.
All right, mission accomplished. I got my card. I got the book that we chose. I really wish I could have filmed when I was in there. I really wanted to because the guy that was helping me was really nice. He was funny, gave me lots of good information. I did get my card. It has the cute little keychain one that I'll be using on there. He gave me maps to the libraries for the one that's by me. I had to go across town because that's the one that had our book. They had these cute brochures. This one's fantasy. They had book talk one. They didn't seem to have a thriller mystery one. They were out of that one. Funny how that works. But I did get the book, which the reveal is The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. I'm really excited to be reading this. I have a feeling it's going to go really quick. So here we go on the journey.
Just got back from visiting the library and I'm going to reveal the book we're going to be reading for our vlog, and it is The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead.
Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my.
I'm 4 chapters in and I have some thoughts. Trying not to do spoilers, so I'm gonna try not to reveal too much, and obviously if you wanted to read, you probably should stop watching if you don't want to have anything spoiled. I think I wanted to record because the chapter I just read, very frustrating chapter to read given what happens. The main character, Shay, is going over how she met the 2 friends in college, Laurel and Clem, and they have the opposite of a meet cute. They have a meet horrifying situation. What ensues is just very frustrating, especially when you consider how this happens to women all the time. Obviously, I won't give away all the details, but I still don't know exactly where it's going because I'm only 4 chapters in, but the chapter I just read was just a lot. I had just read, I have some questions for you by Rebecca Marquet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly, but there's a lot of similarities between these two books. That one also had a podcast in the beginning or resulting, and a murder of a woman, and just a lot of things that happen to girls when they're young, and it's not always easy to read any of that. I'm going to keep going, so stay tuned.
I'm gonna be myself, I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars.
I just finished chapter 7. There's some new characters thrown into the book. I don't know if they're gonna be possible suspects in the murders. I don't know if they're gonna be victims of something. I don't know if they're gonna really matter at all, if they're just side characters that are confusing you or helping throw you off for some kind of plot twist. Who knows? We are going to find out.
To Mars, nothing can break me, nothing can break me.
Okay, seriously, what the fuck? So I just finished, and I do have a lot of thoughts. I did read through a lot of pages quickly today. I got stuck in the middle for a while, but I did end up really liking it, especially the end. I'm gonna ruminate on everything that's happened, and I will make another video in the morning. All right, so I finished it last night, stayed up too late, probably because I was tired this morning when I had to get up for work, but I was really happy at how quickly I wanted to get to the end. I just was turning pages, racing to the end, and I had gotten a little stuck in the middle. I feel like parts of it did drag out and didn't need to be as explored as the character Shay and how she was addressing everything. I felt like it just kind of went on and on and on and was repetitive in the middle. The end had a lot of good things that I feel like came out. There was a shocker that I didn't see coming, and a couple of things that I felt were going to end up happening from how I saw some of the characters didn't end up happening. I'm trying not to say anything because of spoilers. I thought I was going to give this a solid 3, and then I started to think it was more 3.5-ish. I ended up at 4 because I really did like the last about 100 pages. I thought it ended very strongly. To me, that says a lot when a book ends that strong. I do not like when books have a really strong premise and very strong beginning and then either flounder or it's forced or it's rushed. I didn't feel like that at all. I thought it did really well at the end. Had a strong beginning, not as great in the middle, and then a very strong finish. So things content-wise or subject-wise, I should say, that I was uncomfortable with and didn't really want to read about. A lot of violence with women. I know it's still a reality that happens. I feel like a lot of what happens in this book probably does happen in real life. And I think that's also why it's frustrating and infuriating. And it's also, I guess, why I did like a lot of about the end too. But that's all I'll say about that. So solid 4 stars from me.
Hey guys, I have finished The Last Housewife. I am back at my library, getting ready to return the book. I just wanted to give my final thoughts. I really liked this book. I have been in a sort of thriller reading slump. My last few choices of thriller books have been very disappointing. I've had to DNF actually 2 of my last thriller books, so it's been a little bit of a rough road as far as thrillers go. However, this book was really nice. I enjoyed this book. It was fairly fast paced. The plot twists were really predictable for me. There was one plot twist that I knew was coming, but I just wasn't sure when it was gonna come. But so it did surprise me on the timing, but I kind of knew it was coming all along. So I can't say I was like completely shocked and oh my gosh, these crazy plot twists happened and I didn't see it coming, but this was a very nice book, very fast paced. There are a lot of things you could discuss regarding this book, so I would definitely recommend it for a book club book, because there's a lot of deeper topics when you really deep dive into the book and analyze what's going on. There are murders, cults, some action, there's some fighting, a very strong female character, and I just all around really liked this little bit of love interest in there. And you know, there's just a lot of things going on, a lot to talk about. I really like this. I'm gonna end up giving this book 4 stars.